Hey everyone, welcome to Health Science 2. This is the final class as a health science student, so I hope that you're really excited. I know some of you are probably feeling pretty stressed because you don't know how we're going to do hands-on skills and CPR and all that remote learning, but I promise that we will get through it together. So hopefully you are in the right class, you have made it to where you need to be. I know many of you have had me before, so welcome back. I am really excited to get started this semester. And I promise that I will do everything I can to make it as fun and engaging and hands-on as possible, even from far away. But here are some of my top 5 things I just want to remind you guys of. You probably already know these about me, but I just want to reiterate them real quick. So the first one is find your passion. The point of career and technical education classes is to help you find what you're passionate about. And at this point, if you've made it to Health Science 2, clearly you have some kind of passion for the medical field or health science. So hopefully by the end of this course, you really narrow in on what it is you're interested in doing for a career or going to college for. And that is what I'm here for. So if you ever have questions about certain careers or ways to get into something, let me know. Number 2 is earn your respect. This one is just simply you earn the respect that you give. So if you give me respect and your peers, then you earn it right back. Know your worth just means that you're worthy of education, you're worthy of knowledge, you're worthy of love and support, and we are all here for you as teachers during this really weird time. So just know your worth, be mindful of yourself, and do your best. Number 4 is to reach your goals. We're going to be talking a lot about goals in this class. Health Science 2 is strongly focused on career goals and learning skills that are going to help you reach those goals. So I'm really going to focus a lot on what can we do to help you reach that goal, whatever it is. And number 5 is show your strengths. We're going to learn about our strengths, our weaknesses, what we're good at, what we're not good at, but I want you to always put your best foot forward and show your strength in this class. So a little bit about my background in education. Again, many of you do know me at this point and you already know some of these things, but some new information has been included in this, like I am in grad school. I started taking online classes through App State at the beginning of the summer, and so I have been a student just like you guys trying to learn how to do this remote learning online school thing right along with you. So I am balancing work and school and 2 jobs and all of that. So I feel your pain. I'm there. I got you. So I did go to UNC Charlotte for my undergrad. And then, like I said, I'm in grad school through App State right now. There's some of my certifications. And if you ever have any questions about any of these, please feel free to ask me. And then, as many of you do know, I have a second job at the Thomasville YMCA. I'm a building manager part-time there. During the summer, I was a summer camp coordinator full-time. That was a doozy. But I'm glad to be back to my normal schedule and my normal job. So if you ever are at the Y when they do open back up to swim or to work out, please feel free to stop by and see me. I am normally there on Friday nights and sometimes the weekends. So here are some of my favorite things. Many of you do know that my favorite drink used to be Diet Coke, but I am trying to drink less soda. So my current favorite drink is Diet Citrus Green Tea. Literally have one with me all the time. My favorite candy is really dark chocolate, but I feel like dark chocolate is really hard to find sometimes, or you just got to get the right kind. So I put M&Ms to play it safe because that's also a very good candy choice. My favorite TV show is My Hero Academia, which is an anime because I'm kind of a nerd. I love anime. I've watched a lot of anime this summer. And My Hero Academia, if you don't know, is also called BNHA or Boku no Hero Academia. It's a really great show. And then my favorite animal is cows. I have a cow blanket right there. I love cows. Anything with cows. Cow pattern, a picture of a cow. Love a cow. So some things I'm recently finished doing or currently am doing. I recently have been watching Avatar: The Last Airbender on Netflix. I am on book 2, The Earth Benders. I currently am reading Love and Luck by Jenna Evans Welch. I don't have that much more to go in there. I have been listening to many bands off of TikTok. I love music from TikTok. So if you recognize any of these artists, please let me know. I like to play The Sims 4. I don't get to play it very often because I just don't have time, but I love building houses in The Sims 4, and I also really love watching other people play The Sims on YouTube. And then recently I bought a house, which is so exciting for me. So there's a picture of my house down there. It is not finished. I actually ripped everything out of it and started from scratch and have been renovating it for a month. And I have about another month of renovations to go. If you ever want to see pictures of those renovations, please let me know. They're kind of crazy. Some of my favorite hobbies, a new hobby I picked up during the pandemic is disc golf, because we couldn't go anywhere to like exercise or work out. So me and my boyfriend have been playing a lot of disc golf. And so that has been really fun. And I've actually gotten so much better as time has gone on. And then again, I still love kayaking. There's a picture of me kayaking up there. My mouse is not working. There we go. There's a picture of me kayaking. There's a picture of me from the zoo. I love going to theme parks, Busch Gardens, Dollywood, Carowinds, all of them. Love roller coasters. Some fun facts about me. I am left-handed. My dog's name is Odie. He's a 16-year-old beagle. He's still very cute. Love him. Many of you do know I did ghost hunting in college. I'm still in contact with all of my friends from ghost hunting. It was one of the most amazing experiences of college. And there's a picture down here that I found from an advertisement that we did for our t-shirts. And if you don't know, many of you probably already do, there is a YouTube video or YouTube channel called the Ghost Hunting Club, where we posted all of our videos of our experiences and travel and all of that. So you can go check that out if you want to see what Miss Essick looked like in college. And then last one is I can say the alphabet backwards in 5 seconds. And guys, many of you have heard me do this many times, but just now I have been filming videos all day for school, and I filmed the same video for Health Science 1, and I messed up. I messed up on the alphabet when I was trying to say it backwards, and I had to redo it, and that was really embarrassing. But if you've never heard me say it, I can do it real quick for you. ZYXWV GSRQP ONMKJH GFE I did it that time, thankfully. Okay, I'd like for you to just pause the video here and take a minute to read this message that I've written to you guys. It's basically just me saying, remember that I'm here for you. I want you to succeed. I'm always here to listen. I still have an open door policy, even if it's not a physical classroom door. Please remember to take breaks when you need them. Take care of your mental health, self-care, all of that. And remember that this class is supposed to be fun and engaging, and I'm going to do everything I can to continue to make it that way. So pause, read the video. Okay, and then next is my contact information and social media. So I want everyone to please take out your cell phones and text the @ sign. You have to include the @ sign to, or @ Essick HS2. So @ Essick HS2 for like Health Science 2 to 81010. This will sign you up for our Remind group. It is the fastest, easiest way for me to get in touch with you and for you to get in touch with me. We don't always check our emails like we should. We all know it. But if you send me a message on Remind, it comes straight to my cell phone, and then I don't have to even worry about it because it comes right there. I can quickly answer you back. So I do send out reminders about quizzes and assignments and tests and things like that on Remind, but it's also just the best way for you to ask me really quick, easy questions. My email address is essicke@tcs.k12.nc.us, listed there on the screen for you. I do check my email periodically throughout the day. I'm pretty quick about answering emails during the day. However, if you do email me after 5 p.m., then you're not guaranteed an answer from me. So if it's something urgent, please try to email me before 5 p.m. or just send me a message on Remind. Anything after 5 p.m. I may not answer. I do have a Twitter and a TikTok that I've been using to post the good things that my classes have been doing, post pictures, post little videos, and just kind of like really brag on my students. So if you would like to, please go follow me on Twitter and TikTok. I'm at Miss_Essick on both of them. It is really important that you do follow these if you have a Twitter and TikTok, because it makes our class grow. It makes the community aware of all of the good things that our class is doing. And sometimes I even post like clues to different things on there or like extra credit. So you should go follow it. So let's talk about remote learning expectations. So obviously we're going to be at home for a little while. but attendance is still counted. So despite remote learning, attendance will be counted each day using a lot of different methods that the school has set in place. So attendance will be recorded during our weekly live sessions, which I'll talk about in just a minute. Canvas logins. So Canvas has a way of monitoring when you've logged in, how long you were logged in, what you did while you were logged in. So we'll use that to take attendance, and then also through completion of daily assignments that I give you. We will have weekly live sessions on Wednesdays from 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. So 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. is your designated third period block. So during third block, you are expected to be doing work for your third block class, which for you is Health Science 2. So every day from 12:30 to 1:30, it is expected that you're doing work for that class. However, I understand that that may not always be the case. So what I am expecting of you is to do your work when you can every single day, get it done, but then on Wednesdays from 12:30 to 1:30, you show up for our live session. It's only once a week. It usually isn't going to even last the whole hour. It may only be 15 or 20 minutes, but it's important to log in for those because it's a time for us to collaborate together, to talk as a class, to have discussions, and to learn more in person as we can. All of your assignments and quizzes and homework and everything will be posted on Canvas. Canvas is the platform we're going to be using. So please make sure that you do know your Thomasville High School email address as well as your Canvas login information. If for some reason you don't know this, we need to make sure to get it to you quickly. So please just email me back or email me and I will get in touch with you to help you get that information. All of your assignments will have due dates and they are expected to be submitted on time. We'll talk about late work in just a minute. Assignments also are expected to be submitted on Canvas. If you've had me in the past, you do know I have accepted assignments through email if you've had trouble getting into Canvas and things like that. However, that makes my job much, much harder to keep up with Canvas and email and everything flooding in at one time. So I've tried to make it easier on myself by saying I'm not going to take anything via email unless I give you specific permission, like Canvas is broken or something weird, okay? So here's what our Canvas page is going to look like. At the top, you will always have this section that says Welcome to Health Science 2. It will have a link to my school website, a link to our weekly live classes with instructions on how to log into it, as well as our late submission form. What is the late submission form, you're probably asking? We will get there in a minute, okay? Underneath that, we'll have a breakdown of each week and the assignments that are expected of you to complete, as well as an outline. So I'll show you what that outline looks like. Here's a copy of what your outline would look like. At the top, it should say Health Science 2. Now, keep in mind, I do teach 3 different classes. I'm trying to keep up with all of them. And so if I accidentally post the wrong outline and it does not say Health Science 2, then just email me and let me know, hey, Miss Essick, wrong outline, and I'll correct it. But it should always say Health Science 2, and it has the date across the top as well for what week we're currently working on. It gives you a Monday through Friday breakdown. Now, we only are going to be assigning new work to our students Monday through Thursday. On Fridays, we will be continuing Flex Fridays, which is the time that you're going to use to complete any missing work, get caught up on things, get ahead on next week's work, finish projects, or set up meetings one-on-one with me on Zoom or with your school counselor, whatever you need to do on Fridays, okay? But Monday through Thursday, you will have work. So for example, today you would have about the teacher and course expectations, which is this video here that we're doing. Then you will do the about the student Canvas assignment, and then you will have a journal entry and the daily 5 quiz. And you'll have those journal entries and daily 5s every single day, okay? So that's what your outline kind of looks like, and that will be posted here on Canvas every week as well. Next, let's talk about late work. So during remote learning, I will only accept late work up to 10 days past the due date. For each day that the assignment is late, you are deducted 10 points, which means that after 10 days, I can no longer accept the work because you'll be out of points. Late work should still be submitted on Canvas just like normal. The assignment will still be open. If it was due on Monday and you log in on Tuesday and you submit it, it'll still let you submit it. It's just going to flag it as late and give me a little pop-up. However, something that is different this year to make my life easier is I have created a late submission form, and here's a link to it. You can click it right here. It'll pull up, or you can just go to the Canvas page and open it from there. But students are responsible for filling out this late submission Google form for each assignment that is late. I will not grade any late work without this form, and the reason for doing this is just because it helps me keep up with what you really turned in and why it was late to even start with. So here's the late submission form. It looks like this. You'll type in your name, the name of the assignment, and if you don't know the name of the assignment, then you can simply go to PowerSchool or Canvas and look it up. The assignment due date, so the date that it was supposed to be turned in, and the reason that it was late. Were you absent because you were sick or you had a doctor's appointment? Were you late because you just didn't do it? Did I give you an extension because you asked for one? Or did you have to revise your work or change something and resubmit it? And then also down here, there's a box where you can let me know anything else you want to about why your work was late. What you put in this box is private. I'm the only person that will see it, and it may make the difference between whether it's really counted as late or not late. So you might want to fill that in. Then you just click submit. You have to turn in one of these forms for every single thing that you turn in late, or I will not grade it. Makeup work, very similar policy. Still have to submit the form, okay? I have to have the form whether it's late, you're absent, makeup work, whatever. Have to have that form. You do have a certain amount of days that you can turn in makeup work without it being counted late. Here's the school policy right here. If you have a question, please let me know. After your allotted time period, the work will be considered late and you will still receive the same 10-point deduction, okay? So your live classes on Zoom. Again, your live classes for this class will be on Wednesdays from 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. If you're not going to be in attendance, you need to let me know ahead of time and let me know why, and we'll work out something that we can do together. We will meet using Zoom through a private link, which will be provided on Canvas. If for some reason we're not going to be using Zoom and we're not able to and we have to switch to another platform, I will let you guys know. But right now it's going to be on Zoom. These will be recorded and then uploaded to Canvas after class. So you will still have access to them, but it is important that you come to the live session to be counted for that day. We will also be using Zoom to host those one-on-one meetings with me if you need to set up a meeting or any kind of small group discussion. And then please make sure that you are respectful of myself and others while you're using Zoom and that you use this time to really engage and collaborate. So the Daily 5 quiz and journal entries, we're going to talk about both of those really quickly. The Daily 5 quiz is a quick Daily 5 questions. If you had me last semester during our March remote learning, then you're kind of familiar with this because we did these already. These assessments will count as an attendance grade or like a way for me to track attendance, and then as a homework grade at the end of each week. So please make sure you are checking Canvas daily. Your journal entries, students will be expected to complete online journal entries each day. Journal prompts or topics will be provided by me, and they may relate to our current unit or just a current event, or they could be just a random silly thing if I couldn't think of anything else to ask you. But you are expected to complete them each day. These will look like discussion boards on Canvas. So if you've ever done a discussion board, that's what these will kind of look like. Your entries do not have to be very long, and they can be very informal. These are just quick responses to whatever the prompt is. And then your journals, again, will be graded each week based on completion. Grading is still the same as last year, major, minor, and homework grades. And then I've given examples of what kind of things might fit into those categories. All assignments will be labeled each day to let you know which category it does fall into. Hybrid learning expectations. We're not going to talk about these right now because I don't think they're important. We don't know what class is going to look like or when that's going to happen. So these will be discussed at a later time. So I think I showed you everything. I showed you Canvas. I showed you your outline. I showed you your late submission form. Please make sure that you are logging on there. And if you have any questions that you ask me, if you have not already signed up for that Remind group, please go ahead and text at ESSEC HS2 to the number 81010 to get signed up for that Remind group. It is very important that you have an easy way to contact me. Also, you're going to be going to complete your About the Student assignment now. So please make sure that you do complete that today. And don't forget to wear your mask, wash your hands, keep your distance, and to always do your best. Have a great day, guys. And if you need anything, please reach out and let me know.